Good morning, everybody. Hope you well. Hope you fantastic. My name is Gavin. I'm the author of this amazing and incredible book, Gav's Financial Sermons Ain't Nothing But the Financial Truth. I just wanted to touch base a little bit this morning. So we are still doing our financial fast and we are on day number 3. So today we are dealing with financial giving. So this is where we become intentional about giving and really working around some of the things that we are going to concentrate on next year, right? Around giving, because I always say that, a closed hand cannot receive. So you always need to open your hand because as much as you receive, you need to be able to give as well. So that's what we are doing. If you still want to join the community, you can still be able to do that. But I just wanted to touch on a sermon in the book about side hustles. And today being the 1st of December and waking up to petrol increases, I'm sure that a lot of us are not happy are not happy about that, especially in December, because we know that the ripple effects of price increases when it comes to petrol. Then it means that food and other stuff will also not be that cheap, going forward. But I needed to talk about the power of side hustles, guys. And before, side hustles were fashionable, so to speak. It was I have my side hustle. It was like a nice to have. But right now, it is not a nice to have. It is a must have. So you should be able to have more than one income stream, so because on that note, you can see that each and every year, our expenses are becoming more and more expensive. So if you check in terms of your budget, right, you look at the rate in which your income has increased versus your expenses. A lot of the times, the ratio is skewed, favoring the expenses, meaning that our expenses are just getting higher and higher, whereas our income base is just staying stagnant, to a point where in the book I even talk about deflation, meaning that your income is deflating. What do I mean about that? So let me make an example. I'll take the example in the book. So in the book, I talk about if you are lucky enough to have medical aid, right? So go and visit how much your medical aid has gone up by this year. So I think obviously this year they tried to be a bit lenient, but most of the time it will be double digits. So it will be either 9% going as far as 12%, right? So that will be your medical aid going up annually with that kind of amount. But if you look at in terms of your salary, so let's say now you just getting a salary. So your salary, you will be lucky if you are getting an inflation based increment at work. You'll be lucky. So if you get an inflation related increase, wonderful to you. So what that means is that, so let's make an example. Let's say at work you got 5% increase in your salary and your medical aid has gone up by 10%. Right? So when we do a comparison there, income versus your medical aid, it means that your income, the power of your money has gone down by 5%. So you can imagine if that has been happening for the past 5 years. So it means that your income versus your medical aid, there has been a deflation for the past 5 years of 5% each year. So that is a lot. It might just seem like, but it's my salary versus my medical aid. No, because then you take the petrol, then you take food inflation, then you take education inflation. All of these things are coming in play now, and that is why you're always sitting there. But my money every year, it has become lesser and lesser. It is because your income is not moving above your expenses. So worst case scenario, it should be where moving side by side. But if it's below that, then you are in serious trouble. And it's not going to be stopping now, it's going to be going more and more, especially now looking at the fact that we have things like COVID-19, the new variant, the bans. All of these things have a major impact when it comes to our expenses, and you might not realize it. You know why it is also that? Because we are a country that is highly dependent on goods that come overseas. So we consume a lot, but we don't manufacture a lot. So that is a problem on itself. So that is why you are seeing that the power of your money in your purse is getting lesser and lesser each and every year, if of course you are not supplementing. So I'm urging everybody this December, guys, let us look at things that we can do that can be able to help us to supplement our income. And I know that a lot of the times we need to get past the barrier of what will people say. Right? So you are an accountant and you are thinking they're going to see you start selling eggs there. It is not going to be nice. All of a sudden they say, oh, but who cares? There's the very same people that you are thinking about. Are they thinking about you? Are they giving you money each and every month? They say, hey, Mkosi or Chomi, here's the money to supplement. No, they are not. So why should you care? Actually, you should go and sell to them at the end of the day. And the big part really of having a side hustle is to pass that barrier first, of what people say. And then of course the other one is to get over the fear of rejection, because side hustle, no matter what you're going to be doing, you're going to be selling. So selling is all about rejection. So if you pass that stage or that barrier of rejection, I can tell you, you're on your way, right? Whether you're going to be selling through Facebook, there's going to be somebody who's going to come and say, look, your product is whack, your service is whack. Some of them is going to say, you say no to you many times, but it's okay. That's, when you start selling and getting into the mode of selling, that actually just pushes you up, man. That's what you want to do more and more at the end of the day. So, let us make sure that, when we start our side hustles, so that we don't have a problem when petrol goes up and you are sitting there and you're feeling depressed because all of a sudden it's gonna take up some money from your own pocket. I mean, yesterday I went to fill up. It's just when I was filling up there, a lot of the guys were pouring petrol of about like 200 bags, 400 bags. So I was standing there for the longest of time because now I'm filling up my car and it was about empty. And you could see like the guy behind me is like just looking at the petrol pump there, and to look at and like this guy is filling up. Like it was so strange to him. Like during this time, this guy is filling up. Why? But at the end of the day, it's all that part of the understanding that you can't just have one income stream, right? We sell books, we sell other stuff, because we understand that we always need to have other streams of income coming in. I don't care how much it is, but it just needs to be there. And going forward, those are the things that you should be concentrating on. And I mean, we have a lot of excuses. I mentioned them in the book, where one of them is, I don't have time. I'm always working. Really? If you want to make time, you're going to make time. That is why people are busy. They're doing this, they're doing that, but they find time because they are able to prioritize at the end of the day. Number two, the market is saturated. So you want to start a side hustle and but everybody's doing what I'm doing. Guys, the chances of you doing something and somebody not doing it are very slim. So a lot of the things that we are doing, other people are doing, right? A lot of people are authors, are selling books. A lot of people are selling property. There's a lot of things that people are doing that, I'm doing. So, I mean, read, but you still make sure that you are branding yourself. You still make sure that you are selling in a way that it will be progressive to you. The other one is I don't have money to start. So what, right? So if you don't have money to start, then use your resources, right? Use your, guys, let us think. How can we start? How can we use other people to get started at the end of the day? But you cannot now sit there and say, look, I don't have funding. But you're going to wait forever. until corona is gone, which is not anytime soon. So make sure that you are utilizing yourself. What can you do yourself to start without any money? And then the last one is, I need to register a business and set up a website. Guys, we want to make all of these things technical. Again, we are procrastinating so that we don't start. And that is why we are not starting. Forget about business registration. Forget about the website. All you need to do is that find the product, find the service that you want to sell, and then go out there and get it done. That's it. Bona website will meet you pampi. Like right now, I'm still don't have a website for my for the book, but I'm selling. Why? Because it's on Twala Pampi. So let us understand that. Let us not come with excuses, guys, because that is only hurting you. And in this economy right now, you are going to see flames if you keep on having these excuses, because there are limited resources. This is where we need to think creatively. This is where we need to be able to optimize our thinking capacity and our intelligence to get things done no matter what. So tell yourself that I'm going to get it done no matter what, right? And you see that you'll start doing things. But if you're going to have all these excuses, the economy is bad, other people are lucky, are blessed, I'm not, you're going to stay in your corner and you're going to die in that corner, right? So you need to be able to wake up and start to realize that this world is not playing fair, right? So you need to get up and be able to go out there and sell yourself like nobody's business, so that you can be able to be good. So I just wanted to share, man, in the book. So these are the things that we'll be sharing as well on Saturday on our financial hike, on a financial picnic. So I'll be going through the book and then just of course the things that are in the book that I'll be highlighting. So if you don't have a book and you're coming to the hike and the picnic, please make sure that you get your book before then, and you're going to be blessed, man. We're going to have a great time. So please don't forget, it's free mahala. All you have to do is pay for your own entrance by the gate and bring your own picnic basket. So yeah, I just wanted to share. I'm wishing you guys an amazing and incredible day. Gavin Mkabela, I am signing out. See you on the flip side.